Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Gayatri Amitesh Pandey and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, here is the place where we all get creative and I post creative videos related to all kind of art, and I hope that you would like my channel. Also like, share and subscribe this video, and do comment your views about my channel and this video down below. As you can probably tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video, today's video is about our plan with me, which is the setup we are going to use for August. And I'm really excited for this month because this month I'm trying something really new in my bullet journal. Usually I would doodle or like just simple stuff like that, but this time around I thought of doing a new form of art in my bullet journal, which is this rangoli kind of design, which is also known as mandala art, which I find really satisfying and beautiful, and you can just go crazy with it and get creative by adding intricate designs and patterns in it, and you can just go crazy with it. Also, it requires a lot of time and patience, and if you want your spreads to be pretty minimal, I also have some other videos on how to make your bullet journal easy and simple, so you can surely check them out. I will leave some down below the description box for you to check them out. But talking about this one setup, I decided to go a little doodle heavy, and also I wanted to try something new in my bullet journal. As you all guys know that I recently started using a second bullet journal for 2021, as the first one was out of pages and I could no longer fit more spreads in it. But I also have a video in which I moved my bullet journal, or you can say I did start a new bullet journal for 2021. I will leave a link for that video too down in the description box, so you can surely check it out if you haven't already. But talking about this month, I wanted to make it a bit creative, and for the past couple of months I decided to keep my spreads pretty minimal. So here I was like, I wanted to get creative and do something a little bit difficult at the same time pretty easy. Like, the spreads that I'm creating for this mandala art are really beautiful and they do take a lot of time, but they are really simple. It's just something that you have to go step by step and add a couple of lines and elements to it, and in the end the result is pretty complex. It looks really complex, but if you go step by step, it is obviously really easy. For the color palette this month, I decided to keep it really simple, as all these objects and elements were pretty difficult and complex. So I decided to keep the color palette just black and white, and I did a gray color in it too, to just make the spreads look cohesive. Also, if you wonder about the supplies that I used for making these spreads, you can surely check the description box. I have linked all of them down below. Today we are also going to talk about a topic which is about taking breaks, and there's a quote which says, if you are tired, then learn to rest and not to quit, which I find really helpful. And it's really true that taking breaks is really important. Like, taking breaks has been shown to be important in recovering from stress, which can in turn improve your performance. And recovering from work stress can also restore your energy, and we can avoid sleep disorders and other diseases, which is really helpful. Also, taking breaks helps you to be more productive, as a lunch break can prevent an unproductive mid-afternoon slump. Actively creating a schedule of regular breaks will give you a series of deadlines to work towards, and which can slurp up on to finish a task more quickly. Also, breaks at work helps you to keep focused on your goals and your tasks, and which really helps you to stay productive and keeps your productivity up. Also, they can also help in increasing your motivation and creativity, which is really helpful. Also, research has found that taking breaks can improve your mood and boost your performance, and also increase your ability to concentrate and pay attention. And when you don't give your mind a chance to pause and refresh, it doesn't work as efficiently as it would when you take breaks and just give yourself a little bit of time from your work. As already told, breaks increase productivity and creative. Like working for long stretches without taking breaks leads to stress and exhaustion, and taking breaks refreshes the mind and replenishes your mental resources and helps you to become more creative. Thus, I really encourage you all to take breaks and to just give yourself some time from your work and to release the stress. And taking breaks really helps, for as at least for me, if I don't take breaks during my work or my studies, I really can't work as efficiently as I would on a day where I take breaks every 30 to 45 minutes and come back to my work, and you would find that you would really work more efficiently than ever. So thus, when you get tired, please learn to rest and not to quit, because sometimes when we feel unmotivated, it is because of a lot of work and work stress. So if you take breaks, you will understand what you need, and you will understand yourself more, and you will be able to work more efficiently than ever. Moving on to our spreads, on the left side, I created this quote spread which says, in order to bloom, first you need to grow, which I find really motivating, and it was the quote that I was looking forward for the past few days, and thus I decided to add it in my village journal for this month. Also this month I did try out new layouts, and I just did experiment a lot this month. I tried new setups, new layouts, new kind of thing, which were really exciting for me to do. So on the left side of the page is I just divided the page into two parts, and one part is for my personal stuff, like any personal events or family functions there, and on the right side would be a work stuff partition where I would understand my specific school or my social media events or work that I have to get done. On the right side is the calendar for me to just note down any important event days, and to understand how much time I have left to do a specific task and so on. Also added my YouTube growth tracker under the calendar and added a few elements from the theme, and that's pretty much it. I decided to keep this spread really simple and give myself a lot of planning space. Also for the mandala art patterns, they are pretty simple. I just repeated the same patterns over and over because I really wanted to keep this theme simple, because first of all it is really complicated and it took me a lot of time to do, whereas I like to keep my spreads really minimal. So I decided to repeat the same patterns over and over again, so it would be more easier for me. But you can add various patterns if you want, and it's up to you. It's your bullet journal and you can set it up according to your own choices and styles. Next two spreads are my habit tracker and my study tracker. As you can see, I decided not to go with my mood tracker this month, because I just found out that my mood is pretty good throughout the month and I don't usually have to track it. So instead of a mood tracker, I decided to add a study tracker, because last month I got to know that I need more space for my study plans and all the study related stuff. So I decided to add a study tracker instead of a mood tracker. For the lettering style, I went for this lazy spread out lettering, which I really liked how it turned out. And behind the lettering, I also added the basic mandala art design, which I loved how it turned out too. And for the habit tracker, I had 9 habits this month. And also I made a review section down below where I would understand like I'm doing this exercise, I would say this habit pretty good, and I need to focus on this activity more as I'm not completing that habit, and so on. It's just a place where I would understand, am I doing my habits correctly or not. Moving onwards to the last few spreads for today's plan with me, which is my weekly setup for week 1 and 2, because as I was running out of pages in my previous bullet journal, I could not fit the last week of July in it, and thus I decided to add it in over here. But what I did was pretty fun for me too. Usually I would do this touch store spread, but what I did was added some more space in it and just did fit my week 1, which is actually the last week of July, and I loved how it turned out. It's still minimal, but still it looks so complex because of the black and white theme going on over here, and I loved how it turned out. And just added a couple of numbers, the days, and filled out the things, and that's it. And this is how my spreads turned out. I hope you all loved them. If you do, give this video a big thumbs up. Also share this video with someone you think might find it helpful, and do leave a comment down below about your reviews on this video, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye.